Hello, welcome to Planner Apocalypse, where I am opening this Writual Planner. They even have their own custom little paper tape, and it feels very official. So I actually got their digital planner, tarot journal planner, back in 2021, and I haven't interacted with them again. Wow, this is, okay, oh boy, she big, oh my god. Okay, this is the Writual Planner for 2026. It is quite big. It's got a coil. It is not the thick gauged coil from Erin Condren, but it is pretty good. I wish I had my ruler because I can tell you how big this is, but I do not have it right now and I don't want to get up, so I will put the measurements on the screen and pretend that I did it right now. So, well, my tripod just fell off my desk because everything is kind of a mess, and I'm really hoping that this is still recording right. Okay, good, right. Okay, we're just gonna move on like nothing happened. See, this thing just knocks into my tripod all the time. Stop doing that. All right, it's because it's too big. Okay, we're gonna save commentary for after. Right away, it feels nice. I think it has matte coating on it, so it feels quite luxurious. It's got an elastic closure, which is nice. It is fully dated, so I'm gonna have to keep checking to see if this is in shot. It does fit in shot. That's nice. It comes with a little bookmark. That's nice. I appreciate that. So we have title page, and you have your birth chart page, so you can make it Placidus or whole sign. I'm not really sure because it says first house starts at. I've never had to draw my own chart before, so all right, it has list for your houses and planets. Jesus Christ, everything's falling. Your birth date, time, and location. Obviously you want to get your rising sign by having your birthday, time, and location. It does have little notches for the degrees in the piece of the pie that you're working with. You just have to count them. And I think every one of these should be 5. I'm not going to count these because I don't want to do that. But anyway, you have your elements and modes here. You have your aspects. You have a very, very extensive astrological reference guide, which I am not going to go over because I'm not reading all that. You have tarot card meanings cheat sheet, because this is a tarot journal, basically. I can't remember which one I ordered because the one I ordered wasn't the one that I meant to order, so I told them that I made a mistake, and so they gave me the opposite one that I wanted to order. I can't remember if that was a 3-card or a 1-card. Anyway, you got your tarot meanings cheat sheet with reverse meanings, which I read reversals. So the year ahead reading, which I think is really nice. And I think this is big enough to fit my tarot stamps. They have their own tarot stamps, but I have these ones that I got from eBay. I made the backing things as well. Yes, perfect. Oh wow, that's actually really perfect. I can link the shop that I got these from. They didn't come on a thingy. I made these thingies, like I said, but I keep them in a little folder. Does this have a pocket? Oh, it does. Oh, came with stickers. How nice. I do have some tarot stickers that a very lovely viewer sent me, so I will probably stick those in the back of this. We have the Wheel of the Year. We have some tarot spread things if you have specific templates that you want to use or whatever, questions to ask if you don't know what you want to ask. 2026 moon phases. This feels very comprehensive. I'm just going to tell you that much. You have general dates in US and Canada here, and you have what the moon phase means. You got 2026, so the yearly, and then next year calendar, like mini, what's it called, calendars. This, I'm assuming, is meant to be like a vision board. This dot grid is massive. That is not a standard 5mm grid. I'm going to just take a wild guess on that. I'm going to guess that this is about 7mm. Now we're getting to the tabs, the monthly stuff. In the crystalline silence of the winter's deepest breath, we plant seeds of intention in the fertile darkness, knowing that what is dreamed in the depths shall bloom in the light. That sounds very nice. That's very nice. And so we have monthly tarot cards based on the month. We have herbs, we've got crystals, and so that there's a devil is the card for Capricorn, just so you know. I guess we also have a minor as well. So January card patterns and insights. That's pretty cool. Wow, this is like super comprehensive. They've really built up since 2021. I'll just say that. This is a massive calendar. So you have this little place for notes here. You have last month's mini calendar up here. You have what the moon is doing and moon phase. You do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to have split boxes, it seems like, which isn't my favorite, but my husband's birthday gets a full box this year, which I like. So that's fine. It even has moon void of course marked. It's got the cross quarter phase marked, and it has moon phase, obviously. It does have planetary transits as well, which is pretty cool. And it has your cheat sheet for the zodiac symbols over here, and your planetary cheat sheet here, and then your, what's it called, aspects here. So conjunction or square, trine, etc. Has what the sun's doing in the month. So it's going to be in Capricorn this date, and then Aquarius this date. It has what the moon is doing here. Then we have the month ahead. Oh, okay. So you can actually rate your domains, which is interessante. Then set intentions for the month. You have a habit tracker. The month ahead spread, you've got energy this month, love, money, work, health, and spirit. So you draw a card for each of those for your month. I would think that the energy this month would be the same as the yearly overview the year ahead. So energy this year, and then all of these things, because it's supposed to be like, so I would say that you transfer the card from this spread onto this first one, and then that's how I would do it anyway, because like otherwise what's the point of that first yearly spread? Okay, so they did send me the 3. I'm gonna just look up what I actually ordered or what I actually wanted. Either way, I'm kind of stuck with it now because it's been a few months since I ordered this and I didn't open it until now. So, okay, awesome. This is great because I accidentally ordered the 1 card and I wanted the 3 card. So I have the 3 card here. So that's great for me. Wonderful. You can use whatever cards you want. Obviously, this is for tarot, so there's going to be a lot of tarot stuff, but if you have your own oracle cards of various things, feel free to use those as well. You're just going to need to indicate them somehow in the little boxies. You can have a weekly affirmation. You have a card for this week with any notes. You can pull 3 cards and then 1, 2, 3 with any notes. And there's also a mood tracker, so that feels nice. This is really more of a journal than a planner, I would think. Then we have the full moon here. On the next spread, we have a full moon spread. So you can do tarot thing here. They also go into the specifics of the full moon in the sign it's in, and what that means and stuff like that. So this is crazy. And then they do the same thing for the new moon. They have a tarot spread that you can do for a reading, and then they have the new moon in the specific sign and what all that means, any notes that you want to take, and it keeps going. Ah, okay, so this is nice. Alrighty. So we've got the sun moving into Aquarius here. So because of the sun moving, they start Aquarius season, what that means, and any notes you want to make. So then you also get to review your Capricorn season. So what accomplishments you might have had, looking ahead to Aquarius season, what do you want to change and manifest and such. And that's pretty cool. So that's at the end of the season. Then you get this massive dot grid page again. It's pretty dark and it's very, dots are big, and that irks me a little bit. I am not a fan of the dot grid pages. I like dot grid pages, but they just seem very big. So February, between the last exhale of winter and the first whisper of spring, we stand at the threshold of becoming, holding both the wisdom of what was and the wild promise of what shall be. And so again, you have like cards and incense or herbs and crystals, and then card patterns. So I would say, how many aces this month did you get, and how many of these did you get? Track which card, oh hey, directions. Track which cards appear most frequently in your monthly readings to discover the themes, lessons, and energies that want your attention. Repeated cards often carry the most important messages for your growth and spiritual journey. So more of the same. I'm just gonna keep flipping through just to see how things might be. I'm kind of, okay, so it is the same, because I was looking at the review for the end of, girl, I swear to God, here, because Aquarius is very much about change and overthrowing the previous structures, which Capricorn is all about structure. So this, the accomplishments and then lessons learned and then changing, that seemed very like Cap Aquarius, you know, so I was just wondering if that was tailored to those signs, but it's not. So at the end of every season, you get to check in and look ahead. I want to see if it's different for solstice. As the earth stirs from her slumber and the first green shoots pierce the veil between worlds, we too awaken to the untamed magic that courses through our bones. So we have the spring equinox here. So I just want to see if they have something for cross quarter days specifically. They do have something for the eclipse, or at least it's noted, so that's nice. New moon in Pisces, Aries season. So nothing specifically for the, it does note that it's the astrological new year, which I appreciate. Yeah, okay. So that's just more of the same. We're going to just look at the tabs now. In April's tender uprising, we remember that growth is an act of rebellion against the darkness, and every flower that blooms is a spell cast in defiance of despair. Uh-oh, girly, you forgot an R. No. Okay, well, that's fine. I really love what these are saying. The goddess dances in May's abundance, her bare feet blessing the earth, her laughter rippling through cherry blossoms, and calling us home to find our own wild flowering. I wonder if these are just things that they're writing, because they're really beautiful, or if they're using quotes, but I guess they're not quotes if they're not quoting anybody, in which case they seem very nice. At the height of the sun's power, we stand in our own radiance, no longer seeking light but becoming it, no longer chasing magic but embodying it. How nice for June. July. In the sultry depths of summer, when a veil between desire and manifestation grows thin, we harvest the dreams we planted in the winter's sacred darkness. Wow. August. As the grain goddess prepares her sacrifice and the first leaves whisper of their dying, we learn that true abundance comes from knowing when to hold on and when to let go. That's really beautiful. September. In the gathering twilight of the year, we weave our stories into the tapestry of time, honoring both the shadow and the light that have shaped our becoming. Wow. Sorry, I sound like I'm not trying to mock it. I really like it. October. When the veil grows gossamer thin and the ancestors walk among us, we remember that we are the living bridge between what was, what is, and what shall be. November. In the bone-deep quiet of autumn's surrender, we descend into the sacred darkness, trusting that every ending is a doorway to a deeper beginning. And then December. As the longest night cradles the returning light, we sit in the womb of winter's wisdom, knowing that we too are pregnant with the magic of our own rebirth. Okay, great. Is there something for the very end of the year? Let's find out. We have a lot of notes pages. Get out. I'm just curious whether the New Year's is marked. It is not marked. The solstice is. New Year's is not, which is fine. It's, as a planner designer myself, it's hard to decide what to actually put on the calendars holiday wise, so I too made just like solar decisions, but also I put on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, and daylight savings just because it pertains to me. Okay, how to use this planner at the very end. The 2026 Ritual Tarot Planner is a powerful tool for expansion and alignment. Not only is this a complete tarot journal, yes it is, I can absolutely vouch for that, yes. It is also a comprehensive guide to all of the moon movements and planetary placements throughout the year, as well as the practical yearly, monthly, and weekly planner for all the aspects of your life. I am not going to be using this as a planner. I am just going to be using this for tarot. This incredible tool is designed to help integrate our spiritual practices with our daily planning and records, empowering us to see and live magic that surrounds us every moment of every day. Very nice. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole thing because my voice is dying. Monthly journaling goals and action steps. The year ahead. That guy looks crazy. Okay, and it comes with a pocket with stickers, and that feels cool. Is that all of them? I guess it is, question mark. I also have all of these stickers, so these are, I'm assuming, sized correctly for the boxes, possibly. So these seem more, whatever, it's fine. We're just gonna keep them all in here, and I will use them when I need them, and then if I run out, I will just use my stamps, because that's why I bought them, so I don't have to worry about stickers. But yeah, that is the end of this massive thing. Holy moly. It's ginormous. It's really beautiful. I think it's well made and possibly a little bit intimidating, but I'm also at the same time excited about diving in and such. When does it start? Does it start January 1st? Oh, it starts on my birthday, December 29th. How nice. Happy birthday to me. But yes, okay. If you have any questions for me, let me know. This is a hard cover. There are no corner protectors. There is a pen loop here. So I'm going to, I don't want that pen. Do I want this pen? Stick this pen in there. There we go. So now I have a pen, and this thing is absolutely gigantic. That might be my only complaint, that it's so big. But I tend to like smaller planners anyway. I think with the amount of things that you can do per day, this is good because you can have some expansion, and you know, I like the little emojis, they're very cute. Anyway, I look forward to using this thing. If you have any questions, let me know. This is really beautiful. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Till next time.